An investigation has revealed that Thomas Kingston passed away due to a severe injury to the head caused by a firearm discovered near his body, according to statements made during an inquest. Hello noble subjects and curious people from all over the world. If you're fascinated by royalty and want to stay up to date on the latest news and gossip, this is the right channel for you. So subscribe now to not miss any episodes and stay on top of everything happening in the world of royalty. Thomas, who was married to Lady Gabriella Kingston, the daughter of Prince and Princess Michael of Kent, unexpectedly passed away on Sunday at a building located on his parents' property in the Cotswolds. Expressing condolences, a second cousin of Lady Gabriella, referred to as the King, conveyed sincere sympathies to her family following the sudden demise. Lady Gabriella currently holds the 56th position in the line of succession to the British throne, trailing behind her niece, Isabella Windsor. During the inquest proceedings at Gloucestershire Coroner's Court, Senior Coroner Katie Scarrett disclosed that Thomas, aged 45, had lunch with his parents at their residence on the fateful Sunday. Subsequently, his father went out for a walk with the dogs, but upon his return, Thomas was nowhere to be found inside the house. Approximately 30 minutes later, Thomas's mother went to search for him, prompting his father to forcibly enter a locked outbuilding upon receiving no response. Inside, Thomas was discovered deceased with a severe head injury. A firearm was found at the scene and emergency services were contacted. Police determined that the death was non-suspicious. Senior Coroner Scarrett mentioned Dr. Jones, a consultant histopathologist, conducted a post-mortem examination and the preliminary cause of death is attributed to a traumatic head injury. Following the initial revelations, the inquest into Thomas's passing was formally initiated and adjourned to a later date. In a statement released earlier this week on behalf of Lady Gabriella, Mr. and Mrs. Martin Kingston, Mrs. Joanna Connolly, and Mrs. Emma Murray, it was expressed, with profound sadness, we announce the passing of Thomas Kingston, our cherished husband, son, and brother. Tom was an extraordinary individual who brought joy to the lives of everyone around him. His sudden passing has deeply shaken our entire family, and during this time of grieving, we kindly request privacy and respect. In 2019, Lady Gabriella entered into marriage with financier Mr. Kingston. Their private ceremony took place at St. George's Chapel within Windsor Castle and was graced by the presence of numerous senior members of the royal family, including Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Harry. Notably, the late Duke of Edinburgh also attended, marking a rare public appearance. The couple's engagement occurred in the summer of 2018 following several years of courtship, with Mr. Kingston proposing during a memorable trip to the Isle of Sark. A spokesperson from Buckingham Palace conveyed, Their Majesties, along with Prince and Princess Michael of Kent and all who knew him, mourn the loss of Thomas. Our heartfelt condolences go out to Gabriella and the entire Kingston family. Reports indicate that Mr. Kingston's demise did not influence the decision of the Prince of Wales to withdraw from a recent memorial service for his godfather, King Constantine II, an event attended by Lady Gabriella's parents. Prior to his marriage, Mr. Kingston was romantically linked with Pippa Middleton, and despite their relationship evolving into friendship, he and Lady Gabriella were present at Middleton's wedding to James Matthews in May 2017. Mr. Kingston served as a director at Devonport Capital, a firm specializing in providing financial support to companies in emerging markets or post-conflict regions, facilitating access to expansion capital and liquidity solutions. A graduate of Bristol University, he previously contributed to diplomatic missions aimed at securing the release of hostages in Iraq while serving within the Foreign Office's Diplomatic Missions Unit.